drafted, so I think everyone is excited to see what he looks like against big league competition.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. DJ LeMahieu will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. Ball 1. He's set, now the pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Ethier will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Troy Tulowitzki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a hard liner toward short, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
And apparently they're picking up right where they left off last night. You wondered if maybe they'd want to save some of those runs, but it turns out it might not matter as they hit the board first here again in the first inning.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike. He's ready now, the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you're going to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 1. And the Dodgers nothing. Willeen Rosario will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago. Now here's the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Michael McHenry will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Two. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Rocky Holton will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. He's set, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Yolis Chassin digs in at the plate. Oh, and he rips this one to first. But this is speared by the first baseman. Charlie Blackmon will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cookie steps in now. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Gonzalez the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Oh, that was taking a big risk. You've got to know you're trying to score against a guy that's got one of the best arms in the business. And he sets up and makes a great throw here to the plate, but that runner's just able to slide by safely.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. And that's in there for strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Corey Dickerson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Willeen Rosario will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Michael McHenry will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ball game thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt, 1-2 now.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Lays off, 2-2 now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. Rocky Holton will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have, 0-1.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now batting, pitcher,
Yolis Chassin will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now here it comes. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Here he comes on 2-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Charlie Blackmon will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is hit well towards the hole. Look at this. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Cookie will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. First pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. You know, if you'd given me a nickel here, I'd have thought he was bunting that time.
Yeah, that one caught me by surprise, too. I don't know why you'd want him swinging the bat.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Therefore, it is Rosario. He's got it for the first out. DJ LeMahieu will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Curveball there, this one touching 77 miles an hour, 2 strikes. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Troy Tulowitzki will dig in, took a called third strike his last time. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the pitch. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The batter, right fielder.
Here's the first offering.
Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson stands in. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. 2-0 on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They still trail it here 2-1. Carlos Gonzalez will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
The left fielder, number 5.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. The tag by Jesus there, and he is out at home plate. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Willeen Rosario is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher,
Michael McHenry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Rocky Holton will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And he pops him up back behind second base.
I go.
And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Adam Ottavino will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a one-pitch out to begin the home half of the sixth. Adam Ottavino will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. In there, no balls and a strike. And the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Fouled back. The next 0-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Misses, ball 2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base run.
And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Line hard to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's